Hello, this is Crash of the Glacier. Unfortunately, we missed recording 2 sessions. One of them being from a ceiling falling in our DM's apartment, so we have a valid excuse for that one. Here's what you missed. Tordred, Bolum, and Elsie get caught and are sent to the dungeon. Clara plays a really creepy game of hide and seek with Bianca, meeting Vashra by looking into Bianca's mirror. Clara agrees to take on a pillar and try to persuade the group to do the same, in trade for the first steps to immortality when all are collected. Larsa heads down to the dungeon to speak with Bolum. Bolum tells her about how he and Tordred tried to move on from their old adventuring party, the Motley Mavericks, and both had made families of their own. Bolum and Tordred lost their children to adventuring after telling them stories of their old adventures with Larsa. Bolum gives Larsa his white seal marks, reverting him to an old man, and asks her to put him down before he was sent to the Maligni Arena for judgment. She agrees. The next morning, I had a brain aneurysm from the major change in the timeline that we just caused. And that's where we start.
Been together for I don't know how many years now. A good number.
Good number of years.
Yeah. And he doesn't have a dice of his own, so I got him these.
These.
They're little.
Oh, nice. I
Now,
love bullet die.
Because he's playing a fighter gunslinger.
That's cool.
But here's the downside. These are the cheaper version of the original dice I was going to get them. And there's a reason why they're cheaper. They're shit. They're horrible.
What is it? Oh, okay.
They are chipping very easily. They don't feel like metal, even though it was advertised that way. And they are not balanced at all.
What do you mean?
The D6, the D8, and I think the D12 consistently roll 3 out of any other number on the die.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. My current running theory is that the opposite side is lighter, but that's not quite right. I don't know.
Maybe, I mean, in the way they're made, it could be a bit different, a bit goofy.
I don't know, but they're very light, and I don't like it.
Hey, Abby,
So
what's up?
I'm going to be getting him the other set, and these are just for looks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm writing this in the thing.
I got a megaphone.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Well, it's a megaphone.
Okay.
It makes my voice mega.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Didn't have it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And have you been writing?
Yes, I've written a bit.
Good. I'm gonna set up the next writer's room to be it's the second week, so it should be the 13th, or 13th or the 14th. 13th. It should be 13th.
Alright.
I am definitely going to be paying for internet my next paycheck because using my phone's hotspot is not good.
It isn't working?
It's working. It just burns the fuck out of my phone. Whoa!
Whoa, we're here like really early.
Warmest open of all time.
Warmest open. The warmest open.
Well, hey y'all.
God's warmest open. What's up?
Not much. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year.
Happy Christmas.
Happy New Year.
My man was like, I'm choking to death. I got no time to be late.
Oh, yeah, Tesh, did you read over what I DM'd you?
A good bit, yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I do still need to get back with you on something, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah. So to start this, we have two options. Either A, we can go right with what I messaged Tesh about, and all of you mute yourselves while I have a little conversation with Tesh, or we go with everybody's reaction to Crash having a aneurysm and bleeding out his eyes and ears and passing out while Tesh is also cooking dinner.
Let's do the second one, because yes, that is what I'm doing.
Okay, that's the goal.
All right.
All right, great. This is the fastest cold open ever. Damn. So, Crash, Larsa, and Clara. Fuck! I
What?
did. God damn it. Avendora, Larsa, and Clara. New Year, same issues. Crash falls over, having just bleeding out of his nose and ears after laying his eyes upon Garrett and Carol. What are y'all doing?
Oh my goodness. Does anyone know medicine, magic, whatever?
I do,
Not
but
a lot of people.
I'm waiting. I need my notebook and I can't find it. Hang on.
Oh no. Avendora. You have. Oh fuck!
Yes.
Wait, everybody has a decent. Everybody has a better passive perception than you. So you don't notice anything.
But
To
someone else
Larsa
notices
and
something?
Clara, you do notice something. Crash is. It's not just his face that looks like it got messed up. It's like his entire body is flickering and changing a little bit, fading in and out of existence, and then coming back, coming in different armors, different shades.
Right. Um, Crash isn't like also like choking on food he was in the middle of eating or anything, right?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, probably not. Okay,
For
so
the sake of
we don't
safety,
have to
no.
like we don't have to do like full proper like seizure procedure.
No.
Something that Clara wouldn't even know anyway.
Okay, I found it. Really afraid there that I left it in Wisconsin.
Oh no.
Um. Uh. Okay. So I don't think making a medicine check would necessarily help.
You can try.
But I'm still gonna do it.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Oh dang. Where'd you go? I'm gonna use my new dice.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes, yes, thank you. Okay. 21.
21. He is whatever is currently happening to him. A is spawning from a magical effect, as far as you're aware. But secondly, it is still happening. It didn't hit, and then he's just it's just a recovery. It's still happening to him.
But there's nothing I can do.
He's
I mean,
taking
I
damage.
can try. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lay on hands. For
Cool. How much you putting into him?
how much Does it look like he's taking damage per, like, seizure, I guess?
It's seizure would be putting it in a very mundane term, but it
Mundane.
looks like whatever is happening to him, it is a consistent damaging of his mind and overall physical body. So it's not
Okay.
a lot at
Not
once, but it
lens.
is in little bursts,
I know
like
that you said
waves.
like the number of damage he took last session, but I didn't write that down.
Nope.
Dang. Oh well.
You want me to say it?
Go for it.
Sure.
24.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna. I was gonna say 20 anyway, because that's about half. So I'll
Yeah,
do
you can.
20.
All right. So you pump some of the
God, I
healing
don't
magic
know how
into
to
him.
deal with this.
No one around you is seemingly affected. No one's
Nobody's
noticing.
noticed.
Is anyone noticing?
Mm.
No one's looking at him. They're looking at all of you, but their eyes just kind of glaze over. Crash.
Oh, that's so weird.
But our eyes aren't glazing over.
No.
Oh right, I need to level up.
No.
You should level up. We had 2 weeks.
Ah! Sorry.
Do you have any idea how much I did within 2 weeks? Anyway.
I'm sorry.
So, is this a timeline thing? Because people are acting like he's not even doing anything right now.
Yeah, this is strange. I don't know what to do except for maybe wait until it's over, but I don't know, this is very concerning.
I mean, if we want to understand what's going on in the real world, I don't really know what to call it, but we could ask someone and say, hey, like, what does Crash look like right now?
Do you want to do that while I monitor him?
Sure.
Who's the closest person to our group right now?
It looks like just some noble.
Okay, I'll approach them
And say, I don't mean to be too disruptive or whatever, but you see that that furry gentleman over there? What does it look like is happening with him right now? Just, be descriptive.
The noble kind of looks over. I do not see a furry gentleman.
What?
Who are you speaking of?
So you see the halfling over there?
Yes.
The person that she's looking at.
She is staring at a plate. Is that the person? Can you turn people into plates?
Alasa, he doesn't exist right now.
That's concerning. Oh,
Maybe he like exists on a different plane right now, and he's gonna come back in a moment.
Avendora is across the room, right?
Mhm.
Or where?
He was making his way over when this happened. So
Maybe
he's
he can
still
be
on
like
his way over.
banished out of it or something.
I probably did notice you. Avendora, get over here. Do you see what's happening right now?
He's gonna go over and check on Crash, see what's going on. Kind of
Alright,
like swoop in,
what exactly are you
like
looking for?
like flap his wings and like accelerate. I suppose.
Faster.
Faster, faster.
Yeah, what exactly are you looking for on Crash?
I am looking for any markings. Anything that seems kind of like a from anything
Like
that like would be glowing or anything supernatural markings on him.
like any spell work or like needle wound, things like that.
Yeah.
All right. So this would either be a Arcana check or a investigation check. Arcana is for any magical effect that might be happening to him. Investigation would be for anything that's mundane that might be happening to him.
Okay. That's a 18 no, wait. Did you say investigation or Arcana?
Investigation
for
or
magic.
Arcana, your choice.
So that's 15 for Arcana.
All right. It doesn't look like there's an outward spell happening to him. This does itch at the part of your brain that remembers the past times whenever somebody messed with what was going to happen, but on a far more severe level.
Okay. I'd like to try something.
Yep.
I want to see if I can defibrillate him with my wraps of kinetic.
You're going to electrocute him back into reality.
I want to try to defibrillate him. So I'm gonna have Avendora punch the table twice to build the charge. And then put both fists onto Crash, onto his chest.
I will say to begin the charge, you have to hit a hostile, not a hostile creature, just a creature, not an object. But I do love where this is going. So if you make a dexterity check, and
Okay.
if you beat a DC of 16, I will let you basically just rub your wraps fast enough to build a charge like socks on a carpet, and then try to pop it.
That's a 17.
17, nice.
All right, cool.
As I described, you are wrapping your hands kind of like when you're trying to cross your arms, you can't quite get it right, or you're trying to flip your hands the other way, just continuously rubbing them over and over and over again. And sparks are going until enough of them are sustaining that you kind of reach out and pop. Does Avendora say anything when he tries this, or it just walks over stairs and then starts going?
No, he just starts doing it.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll just the electrical damage on your. Well, it's not a roll. It's just electrical damage.
Yeah, it's 4 damage. 4 electrical damage.
Cool. So, Tesh, if you want to mark down 4 points of electrical damage.
Gladly.
You also did heal 20 from Larsa.
Yep.
That will be a point of notice when we talk about this when everybody else is muted, because that's just fucking funny. But secondly, because it's just gonna be
He's just gonna have like in the middle of his vision just a storm. Struck by lightning.
Just random ass thunder in the middle of it. What the fuck? But I gotta roll something.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. Crash doesn't wake up at this. but he does stop flickering. His entire person does stop flickering. He does stop changing. It doesn't stop. It slows dramatically. It is no longer looking haphazard. It is slow changes, kind of like when you muddy water and then it settles and you muddy it again. All the shifts are sustained and slow. And he is no longer bleeding. So, good thing, Tesh, you are no longer taking damage.
And I probably noticed that.
You do notice that he is no longer bleeding and that he is no longer having aggravated changes to the self.
Okay. I think that might have helped. Looked a little extreme, but maybe it helped a little. I don't know if doing it again would.
I can try.
I feel like if you attack him too much, he's just gonna die from normal causes.
Avendora's gonna start charging up the ramps again, just like.
Maybe one time is good.
I mean, you know.
I guess it did work, surprisingly. I guess I'll leave that up to your discretion.
It can help. I don't know.
Claire's just gonna nervously and awkwardly stand a bit away from Avendora.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What are you concerned about? Everything's perfectly normal here.
How many times can you do this?
Infinite.
Oh my god.
The kinetic wraps were just meant as a small buff to his abilities. But they are so fun. Are you gonna do it again?
No, he's gonna charge it up, and then he's like, "You said it slowed." He's gonna kind of just like let it fade out because he did at this point. He would have noticed the change.
All right. So you start charging them up, and they just kind of cool down.
Yeah.
Just maybe wait and make sure he's not gonna fall over.
Right. So we think this is just gonna play itself out eventually?
Maybe. Everyone's looking at us. Maybe we should just like play it cool.
Sorry about that disruption, everyone. Everything's fine. We just had, you know how magic is. Sometimes it's just, a little bit weird and it's messes with people's heads, I guess.
Smooth.
I don't know. I'm put on the spot.
Aren't you a performer?
I'm a performer, but I basically gave myself a script, right? You know how when I said that when I graded the first few people, it was always like my very specific intro line, and then after I do the intro line, basically I do my performance or whatever, and all of this has been improv for the past, I don't know. It's a lot on me to be improvising so much, because normally it's like, oh, one or two things goes weird with the performance, and not everything. I'm fine. We're good.
We did sleep, so okay, I have that back. Okay. I don't think I can use quickened healing on anyone else. I think it's only a me thing. Oh, are we level 7 or 8 now?
I think we're level 8.
Oh, I have to level up again.
Oh, you're level 6?
Oh dear.
Boy!
uh,
At least monks are relatively easy to level up.
yes. The Way of Shadow is just a couple abilities every now and then, so.
Way of Shadows is like, yay, I can teleport. I can now teleport and hit things because I teleported.
Yeah, we've had to nerf it significantly.
Hmm.
Oh, sick! I get an ASI.
Good.
Good.
Clara, do you want to start performing and maybe that might distract people? Maybe.
Most of the people have looked away. The only people who are really looking very concerned are, I should say, looking concerned and kind of paying more attention to you would be Garrett, Carol, God, I forgot what I called the halfling. The
Isn't like
little mage.
Martin. Hold on, I have
Martin.
the name.
Martin.
Yeah.
Martin seems a little concerned at the mention of magic. Along with Natalie and Petra are also watching the group.
I think Clara will walk up to Garrett.
Mm.
Just a quick question. Do you know anyone named Crash?
That sounds like a very entertaining name. I think I would remember it.
Oh no.
But
Garrett, how many people are in our party? Just, I know this sounds weird, but just answer the question.
3. Yes, it is Avendora, Larsa, and you. Correct?
Oh shit.
There was a fourth one that is apparently just phased out of existence.
Oh.
Well, that sucks.
Clara is just giving Garrett a completely like mortified and concerned look.
Yeah, Garrett just kind of puts down the utensils. What do you mean phased out of existence?
So, right now, what we see is our fourth member is shifting through, I guess, different versions of himself, and he was like bleeding out of his eyes and stuff, and now no one knows that he exists and can't see him except for us.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, we think it'll be fine. We think he'll settle down, and we can still keep track of the wedding or whatever. But
He kind of like pinches the bridge of his nose. Okay. So I do not remember somebody that was with you.
yeah.
And
So
they cannot currently be seen.
yeah, I believe he was the one that you gave our payment to. What do you remember about that?
I remembered I owe you money because you came with us on the job.
Yeah, and you handed the payment to Crash.
I did. He's kind of like got a 1,000-yard stare. His eyes are kind of shaking a little bit, like trying to remember anything.
So what I'm hearing is that any memory that he was a part of is just gone. Who did we put that mask on when we encountered the bandits?
What mask?
So the memories are just gone then. Just no replacement, anything, just gone.
I don't know. Larsa, you notice Bianca is just Bianca Bianca's line of sight is switching between Clara, you, and Crash.
But she doesn't know me. Introduced to Bianca?
You had a small introduction when you first got inside the Malignity Palace.
Okay.
You also introduced to the middle sibling, Valerie,
I'm
who
sure I have that somewhere.
you haven't seen her around very much.
Okay. So I at least know that it's Bianca. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna call out to her. Bianca, do you mind coming over here?
Hops off her little seat, starts walking over. Hey.
Hi. Can you see what's happening right here? I'm pointing to Crash.
Sorta, he's a little fuzzy.
Right. Okay. Do you happen to have any ideas of what's happening to him?
I can ask my friend.
Your friend? Who's your
Yeah,
friend?
and she kind of holds up the bear.
And I remember that I saw it walking.
Yeah, you remember the creepy shit.
Okay.
What was it?
Can the bear help? Can your friend help?
My friend knows a lot of things.
Okay. Might as well try asking.
Okay. She kind of holds the bear up to her ear, and you see that her pupils expand. It looks like they're being pulled open by just layers of fingers made of knuckles.
Oh, that's creepy. I'm actually saying that out loud. Oh, that's
Yep.
creepy.
Her smile just gets broader and broader until the corners of her mouth goes past like where her cheekbones would be. There's just more and more teeth on the inside. And then everything just kind of snaps back into place on her face. She says that the wave will be passing. Crash is underwater.
Underwater?
Mm-hmm.
If it's passing, is that a good thing?
We'll see.
Oh, all right. Just gonna wait then. And pretend that I'm not disturbed by what just happened.
Okay, bye. And then just kind of runs off.
Oh. Bye. See you later. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, Hex, has your passive perception, your AC gone up at all?
I'm still working on upgrading or on leveling up. I think I'm fine. No, my AC and passive perception has not gone up. I decided to forego an ASI for the mobile feed.
Sick. All right, so it's still at 13 and
Which-
16?
Yes, mobile
Okay, just
basically means that whenever I use dash, terrain does not affect me, which means I can go over any terrain, doesn't affect movement speed. And also, whenever I make an attack action, a melee attack action specifically, regardless if I hit or not, I cannot receive attacks of opportunity against me for the rest of the turn.
I thought mobile was just you get 10 feet of extra movement and getting up. No, that's athlete that I'm thinking about.
No, that's still mobile. I still get 10 feet of movement, but athlete allows you to get up for free.
Yeah, that's the part that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what do you guys do?
Well, there's not much we can do right now, I feel like.
Well, Clara would probably finish the conversation with Garrett and head back to the group.
All right.
So, I have some interesting news. As of right now, Crash doesn't exist. Any memories people had of him, they're just gone. It's not like the memories still exist, but he's not in them. He's just flat out gone.
Not, I mean, not to us, but also not to Bianca, who told me that she asked her friend, and her friend was saying that it's a wave or something. So it's passing?
Okay, I think that makes a bit of sense. Because Avashra is tied into this whole Bastion business, so I could see how the whole time shifty thingy would not really affect her.
Vashra. Who's Vashra?
Oh, so there's like this sort of like, I don't know, dark spirit thing that's antagonistic to Bastion. She's got like some pillar thingies that keep him, you know, from doing this whole Bastion's Rage thing again. And she has so basically the whole things on her hands are related to her. At least the dark ones, I think. I think the light ones are, I don't really know. I haven't pinned down everything, but that that's basically it. And Vashra basically works with Bianca. Like, I don't know. I guess she likes to. Bianca likes to personify Vashra through the teddy bear or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. She's got a whole bunch of knuckles or whatever. It's kind of weird, but it's fine.
I saw that. That was disturbing.
Oh yeah, it's creepy like the first time, but then you just kind of, I don't know, associate it and it becomes fine, it becomes normal.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get used to that.
Eh. But if she says it'll pass, then we just have to wait, apparently.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
So, do you guys go back to eating food, or do you just kind of sit there and wait?
I think Clara would go back to eating and just like stare at Crash the whole time.
Gotcha.
I
Avendora,
was
Larsa.
picking up my food anyway, so
Um,
I'm not gonna eat. I'm
Avendor
standing
already
next to
was
Crash.
eating, or he already had eaten, or he ate a while before everyone else. So I guess he's gonna kind of sit down, looking around, focusing more on the people around than on Crash, trying to see if anyone is acting suspiciously.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. That is 14.
more I look at these bullet dice, the more shit I realize they are.
Dang.
What is it?
14.
14. Okay, I didn't hear you.
Oh.
I just heard all I heard from you was like it is, and then silence.
It is.
Anticipation.
And
The suspense. Yeah.
Thank you, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Yep.
What would Avendora define as suspicious?
In this instance, anyone that's paying attention to Crash, or someone that kind of because we now know that, and I think he would hear the conversation, right?
Crash?
No, I think
Or
that
Avendora?
Avendora would hear the conversation that Clara had, right?
Yes, because you're right there.
Okay. So anyone that's paying special attention to, or paying any attention to Crash at all, and B, anyone that's paying special attention to any of them. He's, kind of unconcerned with any of the rest of the ongoings. He's more concerned with that.
You don't see anybody else noticing Crash. You do notice Natalie and her bodyguard are paying a passing attention to you specifically.
Natalie is the drow
The
woman?
drow woman. Yeah.
Okay. They're both looking at Avendora. Okay.
They're in passing, like they're eating, chatting a little bit, and then occasionally they'll just both glance towards you at the same time, then go back.
Okay, he's gonna... Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of that, everybody's eating. A lot of people are getting up, mentioning how they're so excited to put on the new clothes that they just got for this wedding, how the ceremony is going to be starting in like half an hour. Larsa and Avendora, since Avendora is paying attention, you do hear people talking about how the local druids did a pretty good job with the garden, removing a fair amount of snow so that there is life at the wedding versus just, the basic conifers.
What's wrong with conifers? Well, I like conifers.
I don't know. I'm in your boat. I fucking love pine trees. But yeah, that's the general conversation happening around you.
Okay. He's gonna kind of ignore Natalie.
All right. So, brunch passes by. And as you guys are eating, I'm going to need all of you to go ahead and deafen yourselves.
Okie dokie, here we go.
Remember to open the chat so you see when they come back or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, guys, do you want to just, pop down to, general chat?
Yeah, y'all just go into a different one so you're not just, by your
Yeah.
lonesomes.
Head down to general chat and then just be very concerned.
That was fast.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna pop down to general instead.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
All right. And then you can just join us and tell us when.
Wait, somebody might want to message Abby.
Yeah,
Oh.
Abby's just vibing.
I mean, he said undeafened, so I think
I love that clip. What is that from? I know who that is. I just don't know what this is from.
It's a silent dance club. Shit.
What'd you do?
I dropped some. All right.
Anyway,
Shoot.
yeah, breakout space, I guess.
Oh.
They're going over to general chat to talk instead of just being deafened.
Oh. Should I do that?
You can. It gives you time to talk with them about stuff.
Meh.
Meh, you just gonna chill out and be deafened. All right. So, Crash. You have headache or migraine or anything mundane would be a understatement to the pain that you're feeling. That's just started in your head is now racking your entire body. And you just see white all around you. You are standing in nothing.
I'm standing somewhere?
You are standing somewhere, but it's just a blank expanse around you.
I'd probably be on one knee, just like holding my head and in just sheer pain.
After a minute, it could have been years with how much this pain takes over your entire conscious. There's a bit of relief, that a warmth that comes from your chest and moves across your body, a familiar one. Whenever Larsa has healed you, the headache's gone. You look up, and there are hundreds, maybe thousands of different tabaxis around you. On closer inspection, you're just staring at variation on variation of yourself. You are one in countless versions. But you're also the only one that's moving.
Are they all just standing still?
Yeah. All of them facing towards you. They're just standing still, hands to the side. Only sense of movement is whenever you move, their eyes follow.
Is it just a circle or is there like a pathway?
Do you want there to be a pathway?
Sure.
You think about it. And all of their forms step to where there is now a spiral leading through them.
I begin to walk.
You go through.
What is the differences that I see? Or how can I recognize that it's me and what are the differences?
Some of the differences are slight. Sometimes it's taller or shorter or broader or stronger. Sometimes you see them in complete metal armor. Other times it looks like they're holding a staff and very light armor with that of a mage. You can tell it's you on most of them because they look like you. Others are complete opposites, sometimes not even the same race. But something, when you look at them, tells you that they are Crash, if not by name, by essence. All of them just watching you as you go by. You feel yourself change as you walk too. It's not like something's being removed. It's not like something's being added. It's like having a change of clothes, but keeping the same style of sorts. How would Crash change with how time has changed around him? What would Crash take away from all these hundreds of variations?
Let me ask: are my memories changing right now?
Much like the way they had in the past, but heavier. The original memories are there, as well as this second set that seems more prevalent, more ready to be remembered. But the first set's never gone.
Right now, I'm not sure. I think my thoughts keep going back to my family and hoping that they're still there in some capacity. But obviously, no matter what, in whatever timeline, I have some semblance of a family.
And you do. Even with this time change, your tribe is there. As your memories go to them, the versions of you fade. They don't disappear. It's like somebody's turning down the opacity on them. And you're seeing your village, how you remembered it, and then a little off to the right, and this weird watercolored blotch. Seeing how it is with this new time that is coming to catch up with you. They seem more, not modernized, more intent on keeping things at bay, more inclined to work with outside people. You also see some of them have scales, not covering their entire body, but bits and pieces. You have noticed this on some mages you've met who have gotten their magic through dragons in their ancestry. Some of your family and other people of your tribe have small spurts of white scales under their fur.
Does it look like they were they grew with them, or do they like they took them and they're attached to them now?
It looks like it grew with them. It doesn't look haphazardly added or even surgically added. It looks like it was part of them.
And that's on the majority of them,
Uh,
or a lot of them. I see this.
I'm gonna say about 30% out of the population. When you notice that, you look around, and some of the variations of you also have these white scales. Few, but then again, there are countless versions of you here. Do you continue to remember your village, or do you move on to other things you may have remembered?
Like you're saying I'm forgetting my village?
No, more of, do you continue to sit and pretty much investigate this new version, this new timeline of your village, or do you move on to something else to start remembering?
Yeah, I would start trying to remember if things have changed, like just the grand events have changed.
Gotcha. Going to the timeline, one of the first things that you notice, you're starting to get a handle of this place. Whenever you want to remember something, there's always two versions.
Mhm.
There's on your left the version that you lived through and learned, and on the right there is the version that is coming in and solidifying itself in your mind. There is no war. There wasn't one. The Blameless War never happened.
Mhm.
Winter's Nest stopped snowing for a bit. Not even for a bit. It just stopped snowing. At the birth.
Like always?
Yeah. Except for outside of actual winter, it stopped snowing.
Okay, so it's not perpetual winter.
It's no longer perpetual winter. So
Gotcha.
you grew up remembering seasons. But you also remember that Bastion's Rage started moving. Something it hasn't done ever in your original memories. And more cities fell. Most major cities fell before Bastion even rose. Whether they were drowned or they collapsed or they were set to ice. Or I should say covered in ice.
For my Bastion?
These destructions happened before Bastion was let loose. I'm referencing the altered timeline I sent you.
Right.
First it was Salsagev, and then it was Teln. Sorry, it was Maligny, and then Teln. And then Bastion rose.
Mm-hmm. I was saying, do we know what destroyed them?
With how rapid these events happened, investigations were slow. But you do know that Salsagev fell in the very same way, almost in the very same way, that Kor fell. Maligny was destroyed by a white dragon. And when that memory comes to, you recognize the one that you attempted to hunt with your family and then promptly failed. After that, Morthalt, Yeon, most of the coast of Teln was drowned in water that rose and rose and rose until it reached the Broken Crown. And after that, Bastion rose.
Because as I remember all of these, I'm still walking, looking at all of these weird alternate versions of myself. Is there an end to the path at all?
There is. At the very end of all these, you see yourself, which is nothing new compared to what you've been seeing, but the more you look, the more you realize this is you. This is a mirror of you. The gun, the armor, the fur, everything. The mark. At the very end of all these variations is you.
If I look into the mirror and think of one of the versions that I saw, do I see that version in the mirror?
Yes. Now, to give you a little more from DM to player, instead of the storytelling, when I mention the altered timeline and how would you change, where did I mention it?
That I wasn't sure. That I wasn't sure about.
Okay. Additions because your additions would add them. Cool. You get to pick. Roll D8 for me.
All right.
Because I like writing them dice rolls.
So do I. Where are you at?
It's a 1 reroll because that's lame.
Yeah. D8. Got it. It's a 3.
3. You get to pick 3 class abilities from different classes that you get to use.
Okay. I guess I'll need to look into that first.
Yeah. Secondly, how would your defining moment of what made you go forward and be a ranger and work in Mulligan and yada yada, the hunt where you found the dragon,
Right.
how would that go with how the timeline has changed? Would it go the same? Or would it go worse? Would it go better? I will note you're probably not going to actually kill the dragon.
Yeah.
With how you started.
Well, let's see. So the purpose of what we did a lot was to help people in the outskirts. If they had a large beast or something like that that was terrorizing a farm or a small village or something like that, we would help take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we thought this was. Turned out it wasn't, and it was a lot more than we could chew. I'm sure a lot of the reason that there's a lot of lack of firepower for this sort of thing is because of the wars that very thoroughly decimated both this country and, oh my god, I'm blanking on the 2 countries that were Talon. Thank you. That decimated both of those countries, which meant prolonged years of no development, no other civilizations, or just no people able to fight.
No resources.
No resources, which would have made it more difficult to keep these things at bay.
But with no war, More resources are shared. More resources are easily accessed. Not only that, there's no winter, meaning food can be grown. So would snow squads have been hired to help? Would have things gone a little bit longer, but still out of hand? Instead of being crushed, would you have enraged it?
I imagine in the snow been around. Either we would have been hired by them, or we would have sought additional help. Actually, based on what we would have known, we likely wouldn't have sought additional help. So let's say we were tasked by the snow squads to help with them with this. With additional firepower. Still, I'd say still a little bit too much so we could chew.
So more survivors? But it still didn't go well. But you weren't the only survivor this time.
Can I roll a d20 to see if my brother survives?
Go for it.
Basically a death saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Land on the table.
Roll.
That's a 3.
3, so I'm assuming that's a no.
Yes.
Brother still dies. You are still told I know you. I will say with the additional help and the additional firepower, you would have noticed something inside the caves. This dragon was hoarding. It wasn't hoarding gold or jewels or anything like that. It was hoarding what looked like scrolls. Things that were strange and magical in nature. And it also had eggs. 3. But it was also a very powerful dragon. And even with additional firepower, people die. Oh, you also get a free feat. You get the Keen Mind feat.
Oh, that's broken. Okay.
Is that for you to remember?
Yes.
Okay. I'm giving you that feat because you have your brain is just falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering both sides.
Right. I'm trying to think of if this would have changed my appearance at all.
Would you have more scars? Would you have a patch of fur or two where you've been freezer burned or frostbited and it just doesn't grow back? With how early the seasons came back, would your people still be snow leopards, or would you go more towards like the browns and stuff like that?
I'm gonna say I would have still had my sort of snow leopard like fur.
Gotcha.
But what was the thing you had mentioned about the scales?
The scales. So with Draconic Bloodline Sorcerers, when they become that, they start gaining scales of the dragon that they gain the magic from.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to make a decision on that yet.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I will note you could also carry trophies with you.
Mm-hmm.
Say you have a tooth or a patch of scales that you took from the dragon, or other hunts that you had.
Mm-hmm. But I want to think if instead of becoming completely destitute, because originally that hunt was my first hunt, but as a leader, and it just went to shit, and my brother died, and I couldn't face anybody, so I just left. With this one, if we're contacted by the snow squads to assist with whatever this hunt is, I would say afterwards, and especially seeing what was there inside the cave, the scrolls and the eggs, instead of just becoming just a monster hunter for hire, I likely would have. I don't know if I want to say I would have joined the snow squads, but at least try to help in figuring out what this dragon is trying to accomplish.
You would have been more hands-on with hunting said dragon versus just being an abstract hunter.
Right.
Would you be focused on vengeance for the death of your brother, or would you be more focused on why was this thing doing what it did?
I want to say why. I think why was this thing doing what it was doing? Why was it hoarding scrolls? And what were those eggs for?
Gotcha. Would you have gone back to your village, or would you have still left and did that whole thing?
Well, when I don't know, I think we need to let the dice decide that. The 10.
10. Would you have been persuaded to go back if somebody from your tribe came and found you? Say your father or your mother? Or even a cousin, or just somebody.
Right. If there was a dire need, I think so. Whereas before I didn't want to face them. Not at all. I spent 9 years avoiding them. Now, if there was some dire need, I would go help. But I do want to help and focus on this as well, on whatever this dealing with this dragon would be.
All right. I'm going to say go ahead and make a... For the dragon and how long you've been hunting it and trying to learn about it.
Okay.
Make a investigation check and make a history check.
Both?
So two different checks, yeah.
The investigation is a 14. The history is a 21.
With history, you know that this dragon for how strong it was, more than likely has been here longer than the crater has. And it is consistently stayed in Winter's Nest. Additionally, it had something changed, but in the past it has had a connection with your tribe, which has led to some of the people still having a bit of the dragon's magic tied to them. But nobody in the current tribe, as far as you were aware, knew anything about that. Secondly, with the investigation check, you learn the name of the dragon, if I can find it in my notes. I really need to get like a folder instead of just a notebook with a bunch of loose pieces of paper. The dragon's name was Petra, the matron of ice.
Obviously, that kind of messes with my head.
Yep. I will say, as you're remembering this and you're starting to settle, you do feel a small burst of electrical energy. It's kind of course through you. Bits of lightning go through this white space. About 30, maybe 50 versions of yourself just vanish. And they just kind of condense. Yeah. You begin
I think where else to go.
You would also know that the Cleo Ashfoot, the one who made lodestones and started cleaning up the stained lands.
Yep.
She came out of a little town known as Riche in town. I think Crash would also know that's where Clara's character, no, not Clara's, Larsa's character came from.
Gotcha. How do you spell it again?
Spell what?
Riche. Is it Reesh?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, it's Riesh.
All right. Okay.
Also a DM to player thing, if I can get my mouse back. Do you understand how Chronic works?
I don't know what that is.
Your gun, the one that got enchanted.
Oh, yes.
Yaka.
Yes.
I don't know why I put the ability to name infinite ammo glitch.
No, makes sense.
Yep. So you can never be disarmed. You can just call it back to you instantly. You always have bullets. And it gives people a headache when you shoot them.
Good to know. Well, I'll know what that feels like.
Mm-hmm. Huh? What is it like to have the entirety of your timeline changed? Does it hurt? Let me show you. Shoots them.
Mm-hmm. Avendora, you bastard.
When he just throws gun, I'm like, oh god, oh no.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, you have your class abilities. I will say, if you choose to pull abilities from another class, say another spellcaster class, I will allow you to pick spells from said class.
Like permanently?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll need to look at that.
Yeah. Go for it. Should I call them back?
Yeah.
Where did they go? They said they're in general.
They're somewhere. Yeah, all the way down.
Oh, I see. General insurance. Bring. All right. Unless there is anything else you'd like to bring up, talk about, ask about. The ability choices.
I don't think
that
so.
you clear up. No. Alrighty.
Yeah. I mean, I'll look at those later.
Fantastic. You
Interesting.
are one shifting boy.
You're really giving me some main character energy right now.
You should understand what I did to the other two.
Fair enough.
I enjoy giving my players abilities outside of their own class, so it feels more like a fantasy novel instead of a fantasy game.
Yeah. Well,
And
just give Avendora his turn.
Oh, he's gonna get so much shit. Mainly
All
leaning
right.
on he's just gonna get other monk abilities from other subclasses. He can just learn other shit.
All right, I'm good.
I'll go call them back. In the word,
Okay.
Clara, you are now a Garfield.
Clara did not say this.
We need you to resolve an argument.
Yep.
It's hardly an argument.
Crash, here you go. Here's your choices. If Crash was a house cat, which house cat would he be? Regardless of color. What color cat would Crash be?
Definitely the kind that will knock over your coffee mug and just stare at you.
Alright, so which color? I put a list in chat.
Which color?
Strong-willed, feisty, energetic, and active, bold,
Okay.
playful.
Let's see. Well, anything with affectionate, probably not.
So tortoise shell or tabby?
Let's go black.
Probably. Black cat?
I feel like
Alright.
black cat will
Mysterious.
knock over your coffee mug and not care.
Black cat will look you in the eye while they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Stare you dead in the eye and slowly push it over the side.
My dad used to have a black cat, and he named her Jinx.
A fitting name.
So, as most people have left the dining room at this point, some of them are going back to their rooms and then coming back in view maybe a handful of minutes later, dressed in very presentable attire. Crash comes to. Crash, you wake up with your face in a plate of food.
Oh God.
Are you alive?
What is? Oh God.
You know what your name is, right? You still normal?
I am Crash. Yes.
Okay, good.
You are Clara,
Mm-hmm.
Larsa, Avendora.
Yeah.
Okay. We are. Are we still? Where are we? Are we still at the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay. I'm like almost hyperventilating at this point.
I guess we can't really ask you what's changed because you wouldn't know, huh?
Not exactly. Um, we can discuss after the wedding.
There's one thing we should address, though, because surely something different's happened with the wedding now that you had your moment.
I like think for a minute, and you see a look of relief that you haven't seen on Crash's face in a while. No, I think we did it.
Oh,
I think everything is going to be fine, at least for now. But the wedding should be okay. Oh God.
yeah, I was thinking that we'd still have to check all like the dangerous things, like the balcony and the officiant or whatever. But
That
I
would
guess we can just enjoy the party.
well. I think that would be wise while we're here, but I think we should be okay now.
Right. I guess just to be safe, I can still watch the wedding from the balcony or whatever. But other than that, it's probably fine.
I think so.
Okay, but are you okay?
Ugh,
Right.
my head
Yeah, that
feels
too.
like shit. And why does my chest hurt?
Oh, yeah. So Avendora,
No.
I mean, it did help.
You were choking. So yeah, that's probably why.
I think it was also the lightning.
Yeah, you got struck by lightning. It was a thing.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
Okay. It's 14.
Avendora, you can make a deception check if you want.
Okay, sure, he'll oppose. I won't add my buff, my buff though, because he's not really trying.
Mm-hmm.
I still got a 19 net.
Love it. Oh. Good Christ. Okay. Well, how do I... And I touch my face and I feel the blood coming out of my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need to find a washroom and clean up. I'll be right back.
Maybe we should check to make sure Garrett
Can I
can
just
see him
walk off?
now. Crash.
I mean, I can probably ask around and see if people remember him again.
I would not know that, so yeah, it's up to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I probably shouldn't bother Garrett so much on his wedding day or whatever. I could see Martin or something since I need to find someone that knows prestidigitation
Okay.
for other reasons.
Anybody we know? There's a few people we know here. Like the Duke.
I mean, I was just thinking it's convenient that way.
Avendora,
Yes.
behind you, you hear, so what happened to your friend? You turn around and you are face to face with the elven woman from last night that had the very long, very like Elsa like blue dress. She's wearing a bit of a darker blue today. Still a dress. It's not sparkly. It does have a bit of a sheen to it. Long sleeves. Hair is pulled up into a tight bun.
I don't think Avendora ever met her.
You didn't meet her, but you did clock. She was one of the people that you clocked.
Yeah, he clocked her though.
Do we know you?
No. But is it a concern when someone just drops and there's blood coming out of them? Should I be afraid of the food?
No, it was a personal thing. I think he'll be fine now.
Very well. She kind of turns and walks off. There's a tabaxi that follows.
Okay.
That was weird.
Well, I mean, I would be asking the same thing. So
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Yes. People can see him again at least.
Yeah, that answers that question. I should probably find Martin or whatever.
who?
The magic guy. I'm assuming he knows prestidigitation. And I would prefer to wear the fancier, more like in theme dress for the actual wedding. So I kind of wanted to get that cleaned up.
Oh, yeah. I've kind of ruined what I was gonna wear. That
I
will
imagine.
be the thing to get cleaned. Yeah, I'm gonna go run and get that.
I imagine Clara's just like staring in horror at the outfit.
It's fine. Yeah, but Clara would like to find Martin. I imagine he's not like too far.
Yeah, he's not hiding or anything.
Yeah.
He's not exactly the stealthiest one either. So he's sitting there. He's got a fork and he's just trying to eat. He is attempting to stab into a potato, but it keeps kind of rolling off the edge. No, hey, hi.
I was just wondering if you knew how to cast prestidigitation.
Yeah. It's very easy cantrip. Do you want me to teach it to you? I could put down a scroll or what do you need it for?
I mean, I suppose that'd be helpful. I really just needed to get this dress that got dirty because I was supposed to wear it for the wedding, but due to unfortunate circumstances that you're aware of, it kind of got blood all over it.
Oh yeah. I can fix that right. You want me to mend it too, so you can get? Is that a stab wound? Oh, that looks like a stab wound. Oh, that I can like mend that and fix it up a little bit so there's not a hole in it. Unless you think that's like a style thing, then you can go right ahead and do
No,
that. But
there shouldn't be any holes in it. It's appreciated.
wait, if there's no holes in it, where's your arms gonna go? Yo,
Oh,
nope, I'm dumb.
you know-
That's yeah, I got you. Okay, I'm just gonna. He like takes the dress, pulls on a necklace around it, and his staff appears in his hand. All right, kind of stands up, taps it. Every time he taps it, there's a small vibration through the floor and through the table, and 1 foot by 1 foot, the dress is beginning to get cleaned. And then he starts mending it, and there was a lot of blood. Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna say after about 5 or 6 minutes, he does finish it up. So the dress is back to how it was.
Right. Well, thank you. That's very much appreciated.
Yeah, no, my joy to help.
Well, that'll be all then. Have a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I'm just gonna looks down. I'm gonna go get something else to eat because this potato is being annoying. He throws the fork at it and sticks in. How the no? That's not no. He gets real close to the plate. That's not how you're supposed to work.
You can just cut it so there's a flat side on it, and then it's not gonna wiggle around so much.
He just stops. Yeah, you're right. Um, thank you.
Anyway, Clara's gonna walk off, and I guess also
Okay.
probably try to find a washroom or something as well, so she can switch back into the navy dress for the wedding.
Alrighty. You run off. It's very easy to find a washroom considering each of your bedrooms had a place to go to the bathroom, place to wash up.
Mm-hmm.
What is Avendora doing?
So Crash, when I suppose Avendora is going to stay by Larsa for now. Larsa hasn't gone anywhere yet, right?
Yes, I did. I started running to the room to get my
Right. Yeah.
very wet, because I remember I was cleaning it. Jumpsuit.
Avendora is going to. Is Natalie looking at him?
Not directly, but you would recognize when someone is keeping tabs on where you are.
Okay. Avendora is going to wait for a moment that Natalie is not looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try to, I suppose, pseudo vanish. He's going to attempt to stealth away, but he is still going to be trying to keep. He's still going to keep tabs on Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of wants to see what her reaction is going to be if he was to disappear. What she would do.
I will say, with all the tables do have tablecloths over them, so you could
just go under the
enter and
table.
go under the table, and then use your Shadow Monk ability to just teleport somewhere else.
That is true. And that's infinite.
Mm-hmm. You just spam it.
Yeah, just go from table to table. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah, or you can just break line of sight when she's not looking and then go somewhere.
Well, he still wants to stay as close as he can.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
No, this is a bad time to update. Stop it. Cancel. Good.
So my Wednesday group, one of the players made stockings for everybody. Based, yeah. My brothers, because he's in the group, my brother says bullet sponge. Because he made an entire build, a paladin build. Oh, sick. Yeah, you just vanish. He made an entire paladin build with a shield of missile attraction.
Nice.
To just soak damage. I think his AC is 25. he has foregone doing any sort of damage because he wanted an item. He wanted to be a walking shield. So I gave him an item to where you could put 2 shields inside of it, 2 magical shields, and use both shields at the same time. But it is a 2-handed shield, so you can't use weapons, period. And he is fine with that.
He could do shield bashes though.
Yeah, he can do. The weapon does allow a shield bash, which is a D6, but his movement is slowed. He has increased AC, and he's just a big wall of a man.
I love this just Montag.
I'll be right back.
Montag. Deployable shield.
Yeah. Anyways, with a 23, yeah, you vanish. Oh, before I go back to D&D, my stocking said roll for emotional damage. Apparently, it is a trend that I traumatize my players.
I thought that the Wednesday group was more lighthearted.
It was supposed to be.
That is D&D.
They definitely do have more goofs, but they also have one of the players had an issue with a circus, but the way she put it and the way she described it and the way she told me how she wanted it to be, the circus was definitely weird, and it's definitely going to pop up in this campaign because I love it. It's weird. It is so weird. And her character had like childhood trauma with it. So I'm like, you know what? With the place they're going, this tracks that they would find it here. So here you go. And no, her character had a breakdown so many times.
Yikes.
Oh, it was so much fun. They loved it. Anyways, where do you go, Avendora?
He's not going to go far. He's just going to he's mainly doing this to try to see what Natalie would do when he disappeared.
All right.
So he's going to keep tabs on her, just go elsewhere.
You stealth off somewhere. Keeps out on Natalie. When she looks back over to where you were, you do see her stop, kind of motion towards her bodyguard. They both kind of scan out. Don't see you, and then they just keep talking.
Okay. I kind of want to fuck with her. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the table and get back in the chair.
Mm-hmm. You sit back in your chair. You see Clara still standing by Martin, getting things fixed. Lars is off, crashes off. About 3 minutes pass before the bodyguard kind of does a general look over the room, spots you, kind of like cocks his head a little bit, and kind of whispers to Natalie. Natalie turns, looks at you. Do you make eye contact, or you just act like they're not there?
No,
No?
like nothing's happening.
Okay. She also makes the same faces like, wait, how? And then they just kind of put their heads a bit lower and start whispering.
Good. Very good.
Intimidation.
Yes.
Ah, yes, Avendora, the new cryptid of Winter's Nest.
The dread owl of Winter's Nest.
You've heard of Mothman? Now meet Owlman.
Owlman.
Yeah. So, going over to Larsa. You're just walking into your room to dry off your... I was about to call it a onesie. That's not right. Your jumper.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I'm picking it up, and I was going to bring it to Martin, but I'm actually gonna wait for Crash. Because our rooms are like right next to each other, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I'll wait outside of Crash's room.
All right. Crash, what are you doing in your room? You were the first one to leave, so you would have gotten there before Larsa got there.
Watch one, trying to wash my face, get the blood off and all that, and just trying to process whatever the heck might be happening next. Like kind of like you know, kind of like leaning over whatever the sink or the bucket or whatever it is I have in my room.
It's kind of like a large bird bath, but nicer.
So kind of like from Harry Potter.
Yeah. There's some like little glass vials on either side that you assume is some something for cleaning.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just doing that right now.
Yeah. How long would you do that? Just remembering.
At least a solid 5 minutes of just kind of just staring into blankness until kind of realizing I need to head towards the wedding.
Gotcha.
And then also there's some other things I need to figure out now.
You step out of your room and bump into Larsa.
Oh God, it's just you.
Yeah, just waiting, making sure you're still okay.
Yeah, I think so. How what happened to me? Was it did I just pass out?
Well, you could say that. It was very much that you were phasing in and out of existence, I would say.
I'm sorry, what? You're serious?
I am.
Okay.
And the other thing was that other people didn't seem to notice, I guess.
But you did.
Except for Bianca.
Oh God, not that. Okay. But you did. You noticed. Did you?
Yeah, yes. All three of us did.
That is very strange. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it may take some time to figure out exactly what happened, but things have definitely changed.
Oh,
whatever we did
okay.
definitely made some sort of impact.
Do you know if that's good or bad?
Right now, I think it's good.
Okay.
So, I think we have a wedding to go to.
Yeah, I gotta get this cleaned up first. And I'll hold up the jumpsuit.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, I think this should be fine and not really too concerned. I'm going to go find the other two.
I mean, I think we're still in the same place, but I was just gonna go back to where we were. So.
Okay.
Like as you're walking with me, like I'm like half paying attention and half just like 1,000 yards staring the whole way.
Would I notice?
With your passive perception, yes.
Okay.
You would also notice that his gun looks very different.
Oh. Stare at it for a second. But then I'm gonna hold on to his sleeve.
Hold on to my sleeve.
Mm-hmm. This makes you uncomfortable. I'll stop, but
No, it's fine.
Did really scare me when that happened.
I'm sorry. I wish I could. I'm not quite sure what happened. I'll be honest.
I get that. I know it's not something in your control. It just that was a little terrifying. But anyway, continue.
You guys walk in. Clara would be finished up with getting her dress finished, so she's making her way towards you guys, towards the rooms to get changed. Avendora is sitting at a table, just chilling.
Okay. Is Martin still in the room?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Martin has grabbed a knife and has started cutting up his potato.
Cool. Following what Clara had said about cleanup, I'm gonna go over to him. Really sorry to interrupt your meal, but
Grabs a
I
napkin.
can
Just
wait.
go,
Keep going.
what? Oh. Looks down at the food. He just put a napkin. Very sheepishly, kind of looks up, looks at the food, kind of puts it back in his mouth. Finishes chewing.
I'll
swallows.
look away.
Hi. What can I help? What can I do?
I'm told you know a certain spell that can clean up.
Yeah.
clothing?
Prestidigitation. It's a very simple cantrip. I personally like all of its variety of uses. I can do little tricks. I can make like little. He opens his hand like a little wooden coin appears, but it doesn't quite look right. I can make little things like this. I can. Oh, you want me to clean the jumper?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Little bloody. I did the best I could, but I'm sure.
Yeah, water only goes so far. Magic is handy for reasons like this. And he starts cleaning. How much blood would you say is on the jumper?
I don't know if I can answer that really.
Do you think you would have? Oh, how
Um,
often did you get stabbed? I
I
would
would have
say.
scrubbed it for. That was once in the shoulder,
Yeah, so there wouldn't be a lot.
I think.
It is taking significantly less time compared to Clara, who got stabbed in the stomach. And he's like, "All right. Now is that hole in the shoulder where I just cleaned? Is that for artistic reasons, or is it? Should I also fix that? Or
If you can, That
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
nice.
I'm just the local handy. I'm putting up quotations. Handy man leans over, touches your shoulder, and casts mending. Get there, good as new. I think, unless there's something else like wrong that I don't see yet. I don't know clothes, so
I mean, I'm gonna like look at it and see, but if there's nothing else, then that's fine.
that was pretty much it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and you, Martin looks up at you, Crash. Is there anything I can prestigitate or mend with you, or are you set?
Sorry. No, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think I should be fine.
Okay, yeah, great. I'll see you guys at the wedding. I'm going to. He looks over at the potato. I should say the other half of the potato. Kind of just picks it up, wraps it up in a napkin. I'm just gonna take this with me, and I'm gonna go get dressed. You guys have lots of fun. You don't have fun at a wedding. You have fun at a reception, and I hope you enjoy it. I think it looks like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna do my best not to cry, as with a lot of other people. Um, I'm just still talking, and I don't. I'm just gonna go now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, and I'll see you. Maybe I don't know where you're sitting. There. I'm making this awkward again. I'm just gonna
Thank
walk
you
away.
so much.
He just kind of turns. Yeah, you're welcome, and just walks.
I think I'm delayed again, so hang on. Okay.
Okay.
Still don't know why it does that.
Yeah. So, I think the only one who doesn't have to get into their dress clothes is Avendora and Crash, because Clara's on the way to do that, and Larsa just got stuff fixed. All right. So, Clara, you go to your room. You put on your. I don't know why I was supposed to say costume. That's not right. Your attire.
Not quite.
And you emerge from the room. Almost everybody has left the ballroom / cafeteria, if you can call it that. To where the only one's really in there now is your group and one lady who seems to be passed out with her head on the table and hand on a wine glass.
How soon until the actual wedding? Like
With
Never
the
mind.
time precipitation and figuring everything out,
Clara really wants to get to this wedding.
you
I'm
guys
just
have
asking.
you guys have like 15 minutes.
Okay, I think the first thing I'd want to do is probably just like check in on that passed out person, because otherwise they're gonna miss the wedding.
Okay. You go over and you would have noticed that it is Valerie.
Oh. Just poke her on her shoulder.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yes.
Um, the, the wedding's about to start. You might want to not be I don't know, sleeping in here or whatever.
I am wide awake. She kind of stands up, stumbles a little bit. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, I think I have somewhere to be. So you just making sure that you're fine enough.
Yeah, I'm heading there right now. She kind of looks towards the door and doesn't move.
You are?
Yeah. Catching my balance.
Okay.
1 second. I'm thirsty. She kind of reaches down for the wine glass again.
That's not really gonna help so much. Oh, Clara will reach into the bag of holding for one of the apple cider bottles that she has.
Nice. You pull it out.
There's like a spare, like, empty glass on the table, right?
Yep.
Clara will crack open the bottle and pour and fill that glass.
All right.
How about you have this instead? It's gonna help with the thirst more.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And
Clara will put the bottle back in the bag with
Yep.
the cap on, not just leaving it unsecured.
just in the void, things are getting damp.
How many of the other party is still in the ballroom?
Everybody else from your party is in the room except for bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Valerie, after taking a drink, said, okay, I'm a go. Thank you very much. I'm a go. And does very Jack Sparrow like walking towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
Goran.
If we're in the same room, do I notice this?
Oh, definitely. She's crashing into stuff.
Oh God.
Like bumps into a table. I'm sorry, Mr. Table. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Oh, she drunk.
Oh, she's drunk.
I don't know.
Day drinking.
Lesser restoration wouldn't work on her, right?
Wait, does lesser restoration fix poison?
Yeah.
So yes, it would.
Oh.
And it's just
Okay.
a vocal and touch component. So yeah, you could just walk up and tap her and she'll be fine.
Cool. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. How do you make contact with her?
Oh, I was originally gonna touch her back, but actually I'm just like gonna hold her hand and do that.
Okay. Well, hi.
Hi. And then if if it works right there.
Do you just cast it when you say hi?
Yep.
The wave of your magic passes over and she just her eyes focus. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. And starts running for the door.
Okay.
Before the door closes, the door just closed. She pops back out. Thank you. And she starts running again.
Cool.
Fixing Winter's Nest one drunk person at a time. Yay.
Valerie's one of the guards, right?
No, Valerie is the middle sibling to Garrett and Bianca.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
She was in what seemed like a uniform, but you're not certain if that was military, if it was snow. Well, no, Snow Squad is military. If you weren't certain if it was Snow Squad or just ceremonial.
Okay.
So now it's just you guys.
All right. Should we start heading over?
Yeah. I was thinking we go to the balcony where originally there was,
the stuff happening, and even if there's not stuff happening there now, just it's a good view.
All right. Yeah, it might be better for someone like me too.
Oh, that's true.
I think that should be okay if some of us go to the balcony and some of us stay down on the floor.
If you want.
Just to make sure all of our bases are covered.
That's fair.
All right.
So, who's going to the balcony and who's staying on the floor?
I think going to the balcony would be me and Lassa, and then Crash is on the floor, and then whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm better at pie, but we should probably. I feel like sending Crash out by himself right now would not be a wise idea.
Yeah, you can keep an eye on him if you want. We should probably be able to see him pretty well from up there as well, though.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't think I'm really going to waste any more time, so I'm going to get going.
Okay. Follow.
All right, you guys head out. Who is going on the floor and who is going to the balcony to confirm?
Laura's going to go to the balcony.
I think Crash will stay on the floor.
Avendora is gonna go to the edge of the balcony.
Nah, I'm going to the balcony.
All right. You all head out. Where does Crash sit in the garden? Because there are rows and rows of chairs. All of them are kind of staggered, kind of like a course, so everybody gets a decent view, and nobody's staring at the back of someone else's head.
Well, I mean, I'd like to be as close as I can. Just for safety purposes.
Yeah. I will say you won't be able to get to the front two rows because that seems to be the close family and very close friends of the two.
Of course.
But you do notice Duke is sitting in the third row. His hat is off. He is not wearing a duster.
He's cleaned up a little bit.
He is cleaned up. He is clean shaven, and you notice there are a couple like little red marks along his chin that he's picking at, and then Stella reaches over and kind of smacks his hand out of the way whenever he starts doing it.
Sit with him.
All right. Oh, hello, Crash.
Victor, it's good to see you.
Yeah. If I start getting all blurry eyed, look away.
I don't think anyone would blame you.
You got to see my sister's dress, correct?
I did.
How's it look?
The dress itself?
Yeah.
Very good.
That's good.
I obviously have not seen it on her, which I'm sure will make it 10 times more better.
Like side eyes. I'm looking too much. Anyways, so, looks forward again. You're sure the danger's over?
One can never always be sure, but I think we have done our job.
Good. How he looks up towards the balcony where Avendora, Clara, and Larsa kind of perched up. Is your group keen on getting attention? Like public attention.
As in, are they looking for it, or are they okay with it?
Let's lean towards okay with it first. Because with what you've done, more than likely you'll be rewarded and recognized.
Huh. I don't think we've really thought about that yet.
Well, if you don't want that kind of thing, I suggest hightailing it out after the ceremony. Music begins to, an orchestra begins to start playing. It's like, oh, what? He kind of like tapped you on the leg. Pay attention. Stares forward.
Unrelated. Clara has she's basically holding on to polymorph right now, so that she's like ready to react if anything like goes spooky, you know.
Goes spooky.
Goes spooky.
I love that phrase. I'm gonna use it now.
I only said it for lack of a better word.
No, go spooky is good.
Garrett is standing there. His hair has been pulled back into because he has short hair. I don't know why I'm saying pulled back. He has short hair. He's cleaned up. He is dressed very finely. You don't see a gun at his side, but there is a ceremony-looking sword on his hip. Standing with his hands behind his back, you see a couple of, for a lack of better words, a couple of little like gold leaves that are adorning his not antlers, horns. I didn't get any sleep last night, so English is not my first language.
Some unfamiliar elk man is up there.
I speak insomnia.
The clergyman is a minotaur who is currently sitting just to be slightly eye level with him, with this tiny like little book in his hands. The music kind of dies down a little bit, not stopping, but just gets a little quieter as the doors open to the garden, and you all see Bianca is throwing out like little white and red petals. Throwing it to the side, throwing it on the ground. Whenever somebody's like, "Oh my god, that's so cute," Bianca's like, "Thank you," and then kind of like throws it at them a little bit, and then keeps going. And then out steps Carol. She is not being walked down the aisle by anybody. She's just walking with herself, a bouquet of these white and light blue flowers. And the ceremony proceeds. They say their vows. They repeat after the Minotaur man. And everything goes smoothly. Larsa, you would clock that in one of the windows. You do notice Elsie is watching this go down. Kind of like shoulder against the windowsill, arms crossed. A couple tears in her eyes. But she's not doing anything. You would also see 2 guards with her.
Okay.
They both say I do. They kiss. And everybody's cheering. Duke is crying. Openly and quite loudly. So as is Stella, but she is doing it quietly and politely. And yeah, everything goes smooth. I haven't been into a wedding in a while, so I don't know how to describe one.
That's fair.
I'm like, what do they do?
Larsa's a little bit teary-eyed, but she is whooping along with the crowd.
Yeah, Clara's just cheering. She's just having a good time.
Yeah. The bride and groom walk past. Carol Van Fowl is now Carol Rackmere, a princess of Winter's Nest. What does the party do as people are getting out of their seats and starting to head towards the inside?
There's a reception after this, right?
Yeah. Well, I suppose we have nothing to worry about, considering what Crash said about everything going fine and us seeing it go fine. Didn't see Tordred show up at Elsie or none of that.
No, Elsie was watching, but
Oh, was she?
yeah.
How was she?
She looked a little sad,
Oh,
but I guess that's to be expected.
I feel really bad for her. I mean,
Do you want to go talk to her?
I could. I mean, I don't really know that much about her, like personally anything, but I just feel like she didn't really deserve that, you know? Just having to see that and then also at the same time just like getting a free will taken away and turned into a dog for a while, like just all of that at once. Sounds awful.
Yeah.
I
Really
guess I
not
should talk to her,
best.
shouldn't I? Would she even want to talk to me? She doesn't know me very well.
I mean, maybe not, but you did. Well, I'm assuming before whatever Balam did to her, she was gonna take your advice.
I'll have a little chat at least, I guess, at the reception, if she's there.
Well, yeah. Let's see if she's there.
We'll just head down to the reception then.
All right. The reception in this case is very calm. It's not a party like what I assume you guys would be used to. It's more people greeting the bride and groom, giving gifts, and generally saying goodbye, being as the more party aspect of this was last night.
Sorry.
Right.
I think once we all get into the room, I'll try to track everyone down.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to
Yeah.
find us.
Fair enough.
I mean, because Clara and Larsa are next to each other, though I imagine Larsa might be hard to find in this
Just a little
situation.
bit.
I shouldn't have much problem. But yeah. So once I get everyone together. So I was sitting with Victor and he made a very good point. If we stick around, there is more than likely going to be some sort of maybe recognition is not the right word, but well, it probably is.
Oh,
We
you're
s-
saying we might be like famous for this?
we stopped an assassination attempt on the Prince of Melangni. That is not a small thing.
Clara's eyes kind of light up.
I'm like trying to like put my hand. I was like, okay, calm down.
Well,
Some of us may be okay with that. I'm just bringing it forward that that's probably going to happen. So if we're not okay with that, we should probably get out of here.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I feel like this does a little bit more for the Glitterface name than like all of my performing in back before. I'm fine with it. You know, I could put up with a little bit of recognition.
Huh? Look at the other two. What do you? What I'm trying to think. Do either of you care or whether or not your name gets recognized?
I have some conflicting feelings about that. I mean, none of us are from this time.
Well, we're kind of part of it now, aren't we?
Guess.
I'm more at whether I'm not sure if I should do it. With you three being from the past, it's one thing. I'm starting to worry about all of these, and like rub my temple a little bit. So much of this is changing, and I don't know how much of it I want to be a part of, at least openly.
I suppose that part's fair. If everyone's really opposed to being known, I guess, I can just be a sort of spokesperson for the group and say like, me and my associates did this rather than, you know, naming names, showing faces.
Not the worst.
Suppose that could work.
Either way, I think it might be best for at least myself to not be put on some sort of public display.
Right.
During this conversation, Avendora has stepped away.
I mean, okay, so if you two don't really want to be known, what about I don't think he wants to be known either.
Well, fuck.
Well, I think that might answer our question.
But if we do get known for stuff, y'all are fine with me just saying me and my associates?
I suppose.
Okay.
That keeps us pretty anonymous.
What if people ask about you, though? I guess I can just say they'd rather not be known. Some people are going to come up to me and say, well, you're just trying to take all the glory. And then it's like, well,
Or we could always see if we could ask Garrett not to make a public thing about it.
Well, I mean, he can do what he wants, right? If he wants to make me famous, well, that's up to him.
That's...
I just think it's not so bad. Like, I understand your reasoning, and that's fine. You can stay anonymous or whatever, but I mean, when an opportunity knocks, you know, just.
Clara, if you want to do it, that's fine.
Okay. So that's the plan then. Gotcha. Is that everything for right now?
That was a good delivery.
Which part?
When an opportunity knocks.
Yeah.
Could hear the Uwu voice coming.
Oh boy. This is why I love playing D&D with voice actors. Y'all are so good at this. And I'm sitting over here not being able to hold a singular accent for longer than 2 seconds.
You have a lot of people to work with. It's difficult.
Good.
Because the moment you're like, okay, so this person is in this area, right? So I'm going to use this accent. It's like, well, no, that person had a different accent despite being in the same area. It's like, of course they had a different accent because, yeah.
I have a tough time doing it when I DM.
Yeah.
Have you ever DM'd?
Yep.
Oh, nice. All right. Who here has DM'd?
Only a few
I've
sessions.
DM'd.
Not a lot.
You've DM'd?
I'm the only outlier.
You know what that means? That means you should DM next time.
Oh, no.
Anxiety. Anxiety.
I kid.
It would actually be cool to like have to run Abby through a one shot, have her DM it.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Like we could write one in this universe for her to DM.
That'd be so much fun.
That'd be so much fun. I'd love that.
It sounds unnecessarily stressful.
That's just a one
No,
shot.
it's a one shot. It's a one shot. They're purposefully low stakes.
It's just 4 hours. That's it.
Well, at max, like one shots can be up down to 15 minutes.
That is also true.
As is the case with some of the ones that people do online. My one shots generally mean like, hey, this is gonna last a while, but it's low stakes.
So, Avendora, where did you disappear off to?
He is by the entrance. Where did he see her?
She was having a small conversation with Garrett and Carol, and looks like she's handing over a small little box. She shakes hands with Garrett and starts walking back, intercepting her bodyguard, and starts heading towards the exit.
Okay, he's gonna follow.
She's gonna tail him?
Yep.
Cool. For the sake of ease, we're gonna stick with that first stealth check you got to slip away from the party. How far do you follow them?
It depends. How far do they go?
They head out to the courtyard. They are leaving.
Okay, yeah, he's following.
And they are heading towards the outside gates where there's a carriage being pulled, what looks like 2 blackened horses. But when they move, bits of fire comes out where their tail and where their mane would be.
Oh yeah, he's following.
Natalie climbs inside. As she turns, she whispers something to the guard, and the guard kind of shrugs, hops onto the back of the cart, and she closes it. And the cart starts going.
Avendora is going to swoop under or swoop onto the back of the cart.
I was like, that's where the bodyguard is right now.
So, well, what direction am I coming at this from? Like,
they would be heading
from the entrance. Is it the side?
If you were following them between the castle and the rest of the palace and the rest of the city, there is a large open yard.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Is Natalie the only person I saw get into the carriage?
Yes.
Avendora is going to activate Ghost Step, swoop in through the side of the carriage, through the door, position himself in the seat, and place one hand around Natalie's throat.
Just clip it through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say make a dexterity check.
And he's trying not to alert the guard.
The DC will be high.
Okay, and he's trying not to alert the guard. Just raw dex.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
The numbers, Mason.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Like, out of all the COD games that they could have re-released, why didn't they go with Black Ops?
Right? That is a... That's going to be a... No, I can't add anything to it. Okay, dirty
Nope.
20. Let's
Dirty
hope.
20. You had to beat a 20.
Is that DC 20 or DC 21?
You had to beat a DC 20. So you beat
Okay, so that hits.
Yeah. So there was a slight shift to the card as you pass through. And you are there. Your hand or claw, yes, is set in front of Natalie's neck. And she just kind of looks up.
We need to talk.
You have my attention.
You have something of mine.
And that would be?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't say I do.
He's going to stab her in the knee.
Oh, okay. Make an attack roll.
That's 18.
That hits.
He grabs one of his rope darts and stabs her in the knee. This is fun. So let's try this again. Hi. I believe you have something of mine.
What did I take from you? I do not know you, Birdman. I know your people, and I enjoy fucking with them. But I don't know you.
Brief respite, I am attacking the right person, right? I didn't fuck up my notes.
Natalie was the one who mentioned getting a little sapphire from you. And and you did kind of like freeze up in front of her and she clocked it.
Where is it?
Where's what?
Is it here?
Did
you bring it back?
Look to your heart's content. I don't know what you speak of.
The sapphire. The gemstone. You spoke to me yesterday. You talked about it.
I listed a stone that I enjoyed because it looked nice.
Right.
What does sapphires have to do with you?
Okay. You're new to this, aren't you?
Torture? Yes.
No, not torture. I mean, you've been clocking me all day. You've been looking at me, keeping tabs on me. And
yes,
when I talked to you, you brought up something that you knew it wasn't going to elicit a positive reaction. And then you said something very specific. So, you are new to this. Don't beat around the bush. See, I've been looking for quite a while for this. And given how you've spoken to me, I think you know that. So, let me ask you one more time. And then you can make a decision. Where is it?
If somebody has stolen something from you, it is not mine.
Okay. He's gonna yank the knife from, or yank the dart from her knee. So you expect me to believe, just see it from my perspective, right? You expect me to believe that you happen to bring up something that is very dear to me. You expect me to just believe that comes up in conversation. You expect me to believe you mentioned it. And the way you mentioned it was, Okay, let's stop this. I was trying to be dramatic, but you seem to, be, pretty straightforward with this and intent on playing dumb. So, let's try this another way. He's gonna go ahead and cast Darkness, centered on him.
Okay. Oh, that darkness goes around walls. So as soon as you cast it,
Yes, it does.
within a beat, you hear glass shatter behind, and you sense another presence around you, and not around you, but getting in between you and Natalie.
There you are.
What is your business?
By the way, as this is going on, Avendora is going to move out of the way of where they would expect someone to be in the cart.
Gotcha.
So it is completely dark, but if someone tries to attack him, he's not in the position that people normally are.
Gotcha. This is a enclosed carriage, so you either have far to the left. Since you are in darkness, you could technically teleport to the back of the cart,
Yeah.
or on top of it, or to the front of it.
He's gonna do that. He's gonna teleport to the back of the cart and keep speaking.
Okay.
Can I is the presence, by presence, do you mean like it is a person?
You definitely sense that there was a breaking of glass. The guard that was in the back of the cart has gotten inside of the cart and has attempted to position himself between you and Natalie, but being unable to see, is only just standing between nothing.
He's not going to respond to the guard. But he is going to whisper in Natalie's ear.
If you're whispering, we cannot hear you.
Fuck.
I'm like, there's dead silence. I've done this before. What did you say?
Okay. God, I have to reset the emotional state.
Damn.
It's not coming through again, isn't it? Okay.
Oh, no.
Let's change tactics.
Honestly, you could just straight up say it's whispering and go for it.
I'm gonna, instead of whispering, he's just gonna go ahead and put a hand on her and slowly remove fingers one at a time.
Okay, when you say slowly
Until
remove
there's
fingers, do you
nothing.
mean like hand on her shoulder and then removing your own fingers off of her and then?
Yes. No, he's not
Okay.
gonna like cut off her fingers one at a time.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna say,
gonna,
like,
That's what it
He's gonna-
sounded like.
that's what it sounded like.
He's gonna slowly remove his own fingers from her shoulder, one at a time.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to teleport to the back behind the caravan. Is it stopped or is it still moving?
It's still moving. Actually, it would be picking up pace though, because the nightmares that are pulling it are getting spooked from the darkness that's currently covering their eyes. So it's not being steered.
So he's going to he's going to teleport back behind the caravan and wait for the I can anchor it to the caravan, right? Like I can have the ball of darkness go along with the caravan.
If you cast it on a point that is the carriage, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the carriage. Okay, he's going to teleport back behind the carriage and let it pass him by.
Gotcha. It goes off as you exit, as the darkness moves past you. You do notice that the nightmares are heading straight for a building, being as that they can't see it. And they abruptly crash through. You hear a lot of people shouting. A couple people screaming. In pain. The horses are definitely going nuts. And after a couple seconds, you do see the guard walking out carrying Natalie over his shoulder. His axe is currently off on one hand, and he's just slowly monitoring around him.
I hope it goes without saying, but Avendora is trying not to be seen here.
Yep, make a stealth check.
Got it. That is going to be 15.
15. How are you attempting to hide?
As soon as the carriage passed him by, he went behind whatever was the closest cover was.
Gotcha. You go behind, you keep looking. The guard walks out, monitoring, and he does lock eyes with you. And then he turns.
Avendora gives a slight smile.
He's just walking off with Petra over his shoulder. Seems to be a couple cuts and scrapes. Not Petra. Fuck. Natalie over his shoulder. With a couple cuts and scrapes over her face. And just walking away.
Avendora is going to go around to a side road. And actually, he's going to go up to the top of the top of that building. And he's going to go from that building to the next, to the next, to the next, as far as he can go, tracking them.
Gotcha. Back to you three. What are y'all doing?
First, like, take a look around and see who's at the reception, and then if Clara does see Elsie, then she'll probably head over to Elsie first.
You do see Elsie, but she is currently being held way away from the rest of the group. She is in cuffs, and she is currently being stood with by 2 guards.
That's fine. I'd still head over.
All right. However, her head's kind of down. Hair is pulled back in a very haphazard ponytail, looking like somebody did it for her instead of herself.
Hey, is she fine to talk to right now?
She is present. When
Okay.
morning broke, she began apologizing. Severely, repeatedly.
Since, like, Elsie's head is, like, hanging down or whatever, Clara's gonna, like, adjust her posture a little bit so that she's, like, at eye level.
Mm.
You doing all right? I mean, all right enough?
Elsie kind of looks up. I was not in control of myself.
I know.
And because I was not in control...
Racism! I don't... It's my cousin! He keeps doing this! No! Get out of here! I was having a nice conversation with him until he did that. Get the fuck out of my room! You and your alcohol are not permitted here. You're welcome. Goodbye, cousin. Back to the Baltic with you.
Confusing for a moment.
So
sorry about that.
Surprise! Okay.
Surprise! Racism! Nope, I don't like it. Go away.
What did I say?
Sorry about that.
back to the very serious conversation. Because I wasn't in, I nearly killed my best friend. I was going to.
Yeah. Balam did seem pretty powerful. It could have happened to anyone. You shouldn't blame yourself over that.
He turned me into a dog.
Yeah.
Who does that?
I don't know. He's really creepy. I guess was really creepy. He's the one that died. Yeah, he was the one that died.
Thank the gods.
Yeah. But everyone knows that you weren't in control. I forgive you for stabbing me through the stomach.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was.
I've already forgiven you. I know it's not you that did that. It just seems really rough for you between having to watch this wedding under your circumstances and also having your autonomy taken away and turned into a dog and made into a weapon. I was just coming back because I know that you already weren't feeling well before the whole thing happened.
I think I need to be away from all this for a while. Honestly, it's a lot, and I need to figure some things out, and I can't do it here.
Yeah, That makes sense. It's probably not good to spend all your time around reminders of terrible things. Do you have any idea where you're gonna head off to?
I no. No, I don't. I'm honestly probably just gonna take the next boat out.
I'd love to offer some help, but I don't exactly know this place very well. Or many places for that matter.
Thank you for checking up on me.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel right just leaving you to have to sit in a corner in shackles, stewing in probably the worst things a person can feel.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah, on the bright side, I think it's only going up from here.
Hopefully. Hopefully. I didn't hurt anybody else, did I?
Um,
They won't
I
tell
think
me.
it was
She
just
like
me.
I
Uh,
and not to make light, but good. I guess.
yeah, I understand. I got all fixed up. Don't got a big hole in my chest anymore, and I don't even got the dress fixed. What I'm wearing right here was covered in blood earlier today.
Oh, it looks great on you. It looks great.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. You look great too. Well, you look in your better days. You look great. Not exactly gonna
Yeah.
say that.
I understand. I
Yeah.
got you.
hmm It's it's a shame.
Thank you for stopping him and me.
hmm Yeah, of course.
If if you're ever if you ever find me again and you need some help with something, I'm probably not going to be with the snow squads for a while. I'm going to come back. It's home, but I need to be away for a bit. So if we're ever around, or I can get to you somehow, I'll help.
I
It's the least I
appreciate
can
that.
do from you stopping me from killing something very important.
hmm Um, yeah, I might need that. I don't know though. I mean, it's even nice to just chat if we stumble upon each other.
Yeah,
It's nice to make friends.
it is.
You just deserve so much better than this.
I think I'm starting to get that. Well, I can't say that. I was starting to get that, and then I nearly stabbed
No,
the royal.
don't, do not blame yourself for this. You are
It's
very
hard.
obviously not in control. Just remember the things that you've done when you were you, and don't stew on the things that happened completely outside of your control. You are not Balam, and Balam's gone, so you don't have to worry about being that person ever again. Garrett's safe. Everyone's fine for the most part, and you can move on from this.
I'm going to try.
That's all we can do.
Larsa, what are you doing?
Well, I was originally going to go with Clara, but
Oh.
don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm gonna give my congratulations.
All right. You get in line. You are standing behind the elven woman from earlier. She walks up, gives congratulations, and she also hands over a small little package that seems to be iced over a little bit. You do have an insane passive perception. She does whisper, "This is for emergencies. All right? Keep in mind." And she walks off with her tabaxi servant. And now it's you. There is a table set to the side where they are stacking gifts.
Cool.
Oh, Larsa, good to see you.
Good to see you are alive and well. I want to offer my congratulations.
No small
Sorry, I don't
thanks
have
to
it
you.
yet.
So after this, maybe tomorrow or the day after, I was speaking with my father and the king and queen about a bit of recognition going towards all of your endeavors. You did
I might have heard
save.
something about that.
You did save royal blood as well as postpone or even end. He looks over at Carol. War between two very, very powerful countries. That is no small feat.
No.
What do you
It's
what do your group of, I want to say, companions call yourselves?
that's not really something we've discussed yet.
Oh,
But if there is to be recognition, I think most of us don't necessarily want to be part of it.
most?
But yeah, just I'd like to say timey-wimey stuff, but
Oh, right. He kind of like taps his head and the main way was to the main reason is if you needed any resources from or information from people around the city or places around the city, you could go there and bring up who you are or present a a sign of kinship with the royal family, and it should grease some hands to move things forward faster.
it sounds good.
You mentioned most are not keen on being noticed. Who? And then he stops. It's Clara, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Is Clara intent on just being the face of all this?
Mm, I guess you could say that, yeah.
We can work with that.
I
Though
think
that
she would be happy to be recognized.
That might lead to his eyes go up to look over at Clara talking to Elsie. That might lead to Clara deciding the name of something.
Yeah, we'll
I
talk about it.
suggest you beat her to it. On he's
Did you
looking
have
around.
more?
Where did Avendora go?
I'm not sure, but disappears sometimes.
Well, hopefully he comes back. When do you?
Yeah, hopefully.
When do you all intend to leave?
That's also something to discuss.
Well, you are open to stay as long as you'd like. All of you are welcome here, very much.
I appreciate that. And actually, we are appreciative of that, even if some of us don't show it, but
Yes,
this
Bianca has been spouting about Clara and Crash almost nonstop. And Valerie is also keen on thanking you. It seems
all
she was
right,
getting a
Hunted
little day drinking
did help
again.
her a little bit.
Yes. This conversation is, not to be rude, going on for a fair amount of time, and there are some
Sure.
busybodies behind you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll discuss and can tell us about what those plans are for recognition later.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
You step away. Tesh did message me that he wanted to go do something, but it is getting at 11 p.m., so I think we're going to call it there.
Okay.
I hope y'all had fun.
We had the wedding. Yay.
Very nice.
We had the
Yay.
wedding.
No one died.
The arc of A Dance in Blood is officially over.
Nice.
I got through like
Just
a
little
lot of my
things.
notes. Yay.
Yay.
Or maybe only 2 of them, but
So, who of those guys from A Dance in Blood was were originally player characters?
Elsie.
Elsie was, okay.
Elsie
then
was
St.
the
John,
only
too.
player character. Yeah, and St. John.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
just
well,
Elsie and
player
St. John were
characters
player
after they're
characters.
done.
Everyone else was NPCs.
What was Elsie's original story?
Elsie was originally just from Winter's Nest, and her mother was a God, they're the demon ladies. No, the devil ladies with like angel wings in the monster manual. Ainhart? No. Aranus.
Yeah, Ernest.
Her mother was an Aranus, and her father was a assassin. And they met because the Aranus was protecting the prince, and her father, the assassin, tried to kill him. And they met while the Aranus was defending the captain, and it just got very heated after that. And out pops Elsie. And their entire situation in this was the time that they went back to. Elsie's parents had yet to meet. So when they went to a wedding, they had to parent trap Elsie's parents to make sure Elsie stayed alive.
Which one of us have you used in other campaigns so far? Have you used any?
So far, just you, Avendora, because you keep rolling.
Oh.
You, Jackson, because you keep rolling insane stealth.
Well, I have a +7 on stealth, and I do it a lot.
That's mainly you on interactions. The three of you have popped up as visuals because you were also attending the wedding.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But I tend to keep player characters away from being NPCs until their story arc is done or until the player themselves stops playing them.
Wait, so they've had interactions with Avendora before? Other parties have?
Yeah.
By
It's usually one another.
do you mean just like, oh, there's a shadowy figure in the corner or something?
No, more like one of the players goes into stealth and like, okay, I'm going to sneak around. And during that little sneak around, they just kind of bump into Avendora. They make out as like, oh, fuck. And then Avendora dips out. Too far. And then...
like every time he goes into stealth, he's like breaching realities.
Yep. So Avendora has small little memory tidbits of just like bumping into people like, what the fuck? Oh, too far.
How many times have you taken people's player characters after their story is done and subjected them to incomparable emotional angst and torture?
Aside from Elsie, once. Even then, it one of the very first people I DM'd, who Cody, who is now, in quotations, my husband. He had a player named Sir Johnny. Sir Johnny was supposed to be a dude with full plate armor that used a bow, and he had like a thick handlebar mustache that he constantly groomed. It think like Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins, except he never watched the show. And Sir Johnny slowly dropped the bow and picked up a gun because he trained under the Duke for a while and like a little time skip thing. So now he was running around with a shotgun in full plate armor. That storyline concluded. A bard in the group put another charge of wish into an empty ring of 3 wishes and sent it, because the bard was way back in time, much like Clara was. So he set it up to where this package with this legendary item ring would go to Sir Johnny at this point in time. Sir Johnny took it. Didn't really know what it was. Walking down, he was kind of hungry. He's like, damn, I wish I wasn't hungry right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Sir Johnny no longer had to eat or drink anything. And his story, that campaign ended with Sir Johnny agreeing to go into the 9 hells and assist the hell side with fighting back the demons. The abyss. The next campaign started with Sir Johnny stepping out of a portal from hell. That's not quite right. It was a portal to hell, but it was a enclosed hellscape where demons that were slain would just respawn.
So like detention.
A bit, because Sir Johnny had become such a menace on the battlefield that they had to trap him away. So he was just continuously, always in that trapped area, killing people, killing demon after demon after demon, and just living through it. Never having to eat, not aging in this area. Just so in this campaign that happened centuries later, it was a campaign called Spellbreaker, because magic in this mega city, magic was illegal, but there was an underground for it. He stepped back out, kind of had like a bit of a beard going, 1,000-yard stare, shot up like a Bulgura, looked over at the group of humans, and just said, "Well, this ain't right," and just kept walking. Now free from the purgatory that he was in. And yeah, that was the only other time I've destroyed an NPC, a PC turned NPC. All right. See you later. Go.
See you later.
All right.
Send me what you get. What you think about.
Yes, we'll do.
Right.
Bye.
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 Oh wait, Craig.
Also,
Hello?
Craig. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah,
Craig, you've
Craig.
been eavesdropping.
Yeah, you've been staying longer than you should.
It gets
You know,
dangerous if
Do
you
you think
stay
you
up
should
too
get
late,
the?
Craig.
Do you think you should get the Natalie treatment?
The Natalie treatment. Oh, maybe. He should. He.
Just a stab in the kneecap.
Well, you know, I can't exactly give you the Natalie treatment, but I can give you the next best thing. See you, Craig.